Hello everybody, this is DreadPirateDuo here, and I will be recording episode 12 of Eco. I wanted to go ahead and kind of do a state of the game update for everybody, where I am and what I'm planning on doing. What ended up happening is I've already recorded episode 14, so we're kind of going back in time. I didn't get a 13 and a 12 out because I had some family issues that I had to take care of, things with the health of my kids and whatnot. Everything's good now, but it took some time, and I really didn't have time to actually edit and build anything because I had also had to deal with my job. My job is very important. It's how I support my family, so it's definitely something that unfortunately takes precedence over videos. If I had my way, I would play games instead, but that would be bad for us. Anyways, so what I wanted to talk to you guys about is kind of where I am in Eco and what I'm planning on doing moving forward. In episode 14, I didn't have a whole lot of ability to talk to the team and to talk to people because we just get into this kind of just banter mode where we talk and we throw things back and forth and we try to help out, and it just kind of turns into a bunch of friends talking while they're playing a game. And well, that's great when there's some situations where either I'm just really tired or I don't have a whole lot to say, and so my videos are pretty silent from my part. They turn more into kind of like a grinding video. A lot of people have been complaining or giving me comments. I shouldn't say complaints. They've been commenting that they don't know how I've gotten where I've gotten. And that's totally fair because I haven't really done a whole lot of work on camera. I've done a lot of it off camera because I usually think that grinding videos are boring. Like when I'm watching videos, I don't like to watch the grinding. And that might just be because of my time constraints with the family and the work and wanting to create my own videos. That kind of can get in the way of things. So what I'm thinking about trying, and it's going to happen this week because I've already recorded 14, is making most of my multiplayer videos of a grinding nature. Like you'll see me digging the tunnels more. You'll see me trying to figure out the farming stuff, which I have an update for you on the farming. You'll also see me doing a bunch of the other things that I'll try to do to help people, like deliver lumber, roof tiles to Game Edge, so he doesn't have to sit there and build them. Because I build them a lot faster and I can get a lot more of them for wood because I put a lot of points into that. So when it comes down to that kind of stuff, I think that's what you're going to see on my side in the multiplayer. You probably won't see me talk or hear me talk a whole lot because we have some very strong personalities and I have to talk over them if I want to say something, get something in. And that's not a bad thing. It's very important to have a strong personality when you're making YouTube videos because that's how we interact with you guys without actually sitting in front of you and having a conversation. So with that being said, I think I'm going to try that. I'm going to try doing more of grinding, probably be a little more quieter, so my multiplayer videos may not be as interesting as others. If you need something just to watch, or go to sleep to or something, that might be a good solution for you, depending on how loud we all get. Now, in these solo videos, I'm going to have to do some grinding on camera because I've been getting some comments about that. And I don't know if I'm going to dedicate like half of an episode to grinding or full episodes to grinding and kind of alternate. I got to figure out what I'm going to do there. But in this case, what I want to do is kind of show you a state of the server, kind of show you where everybody is. Again, this is after multiplayer 14, my multiplayer 14. I know that we're all on different numbers. And with that being said, I wanted to make sure that you guys understand that you will probably see some of this stuff being built if you watch Game Edge's video, which should be pretty cool because he had a little bit of trouble with the roof. And not that, I don't know. When Game Edge is frustrated, it sometimes makes for an entertaining video. I don't mean anything bad by that. It's just you crack a smile, and he's always such a positive guy. So when he comes back later, he has no problems, picking it up and going on and moving forward again. Ono has a really good iron grinding video that he posted, or that will be being posted, so you want to check that out if you're kind of interested in how iron grinding goes. I know we're all doing a little bit of smelting on our own. Ono put a lot of points into efficiency for smelting, so he can get a lot more ingots out of a piece of iron ore than I can. With that being said, it'll give you an idea on how those points work out. Pam has some work on the store and some work on the cooking side, so that's definitely good if you want to learn that kind of stuff. And Cage, I don't know what Cage has been doing. I know he's been working a whole lot on Conan. He has some really cool Conan videos, so if you're interested in that, definitely go check him out. Check out his new stuff. He's playing 2 different servers. He's playing one with us, and he's playing one with the, I think it's called Conan Devolved. It's either Conan Devolved or Conan Scum. I forget what the server is, and it's kind of a YouTube server that has been pretty active. So there's some pretty interesting stuff there. I know he's been working with Games for Kicks, and there's a couple other guys he was working on videos with, but I don't remember off the top of my head, and I don't want to butcher their names. So definitely, if you're interested in that, check them out. So for me, on the server, I did some research, and I built a what they call a cement kiln, and as Cage states, I'm being a little cheaty here in the way I'm doing this, but to move materials up and down the floor, I didn't want to carry 10 at a time. So I basically have kind of a water bucket style. I don't know if you remember in the old times when they had a fire in the village, they would have a line of people and they would pass water buckets back and forth. One way would be the water in the bucket to actually put out the fire, and the other way would be the bucket going back to gather more water. Basically, when you didn't have a hose, that's kind of what you did. So what I did here is there's little stops on each way that I'll transfer like 4 or 5 stacks of things. They eventually will come into like this box here, and then from this box I can actually go and put it into the cement kiln, or cement kiln. Sorry, this is a cement mixer. I'm going to call this a cement mixer. It's not the name of it, but it's a cement mixer to me. It's not a kiln. You don't fire cement. You can't fire cement. It makes it solid. You need cement to be in like a powdered form, so you can mix it with water, pour it, and let it dry. That's beside the point. So what I have is concrete here. I can carry these 4 concrete. That's not a problem. But what I'm going to choose to do is show you how I use this system. So I grab it from my private storage, and I put it into my storage chest, which I'm standing on top of. I don't have to put it in my inventory. It's nice. I can actually take like 6 or 7 stacks and move it across without too much of an issue. So I'll go downstairs and I'll show that off to you here. But what I want to do in the meantime is I want to go ahead and I want to show you why I put the cement kiln on stilts. And that's so I can get to my blast furnace from this same spot. Which I was making a bunch of charcoal. So let's go ahead. Power my charcoal again. Sorry, I'm using charcoal to make charcoal, which seems inefficient, but I've got 68 of them that I'm making from some wood, and I hopefully won't go through all 13 of these power to make it happen. I put a lot of points into efficiency and basically reducing time and increasing output, so that way I can have a positive gain on using charcoal to make charcoal. So that's an interesting, quote-unquote, mechanic, I guess, of the game. So you'll see I put this, getting back to like my transfer, you'll see that I have my storage chest and I have my stuff in there, my cement. What I'll do is I will move the cement to the kiln. Mind you, with 1 stack that I could carry, this isn't very beneficial, but when I have like 10 stacks and I don't want to make 10 trips, this is actually a lot faster. So I have my kiln right here that I can reach through the window, and then what I'll do is I'll have a cart out here, and I'll do the same thing. I'll just move everything from the kiln to the cart, and I'll pull the cart where it's needed. I may do that when I'm grinding to get rid of these tailings and put them down in my mine, but I don't have that planned yet. So I would take the cart around, and in this case I would make asphalt roads. So I will take it over here to this window, I'll throw it into this thing right here, which is a Wainwright table, and then I'll go ahead and craft my asphalt roads and ramps. Now, asphalt ramps, I have 12 of them. They don't have any weight associated with them, so I usually throw them in my inventory, and I go and replace the ramps that are out there right now with the asphalt version. They're just faster, and well, they're supposed to be faster and better. What I'm learning is, in the lower left-hand corner, it tells you your road efficiency, and it's the same as dirt. However, it feels like I'm walking faster, so it may just be an issue where they haven't updated the text. But that's a different story. This asphalt road, this has a weight to it, but it can only be carried in my box right here. So I don't want to take those with me if I don't have to. Those will be for replacing the stone road that I currently have, and then we'll upgrade dirt road from dirt to asphalt. In the meantime, I probably could use more asphalt road. and versus using more of the ramps right now. So my efficiency is a little bit increased. You can see that out of 4 pieces of concrete, I'm getting 9 pieces of asphalt road. So I'm getting more than double what I normally would get. If my efficiency was even and I didn't put those extra points in, I'd be getting 4 pieces because it's a 1-to-1 ratio here. For ramps, it's a 1-to-2 ratio. So you would actually be, for every 1 ramp, you'd have to spend 2. Let's get that started. We've got 9 kind of being built right now. And I guess what I could show you is I can show you what I'm talking about with efficiency. So there's a lot of different points I've spent over the weeks that we've been in Eco. Under masonry, I have this right here, which is cement construction efficiency. That is the efficiency for cement, which lets me get more out of stone than I normally would. We have been talking about roads. Let me see, I want to say roads engineering. Yes, roads are engineering. So civil engineering, I don't have to worry about that. This is construction speed, which makes it faster. But here's construction efficiency. So what I've done is, if you look at the bottom, you have, the top. I got myself confused. We're looking at the asphalt ramp and the asphalt road. So I've actually reduced the requirements, like the cost of the concrete and the stone, by 48%. Reducing the cost and increasing the output are 2 different things. When I reduce the cost by 48%, I'm actually increasing the output by 52% because of the way that they're inversely related. Now, when I decrease the cost by 56%, I'm going to increase the output even further. And it's kind of confusing. I really wish they wouldn't say reduce the cost, but they'd go with increase the output, because that makes it a lot easier for people to go, oh, instead of getting 4, I'm getting 8, so I'm getting 100% increase in my output, instead of I've reduced my cost by 40-some%. So that's my 2 cents on it. Honestly, I don't crunch the numbers on that. I just put the points in and go and see how much more I can make than I could before. So I don't know who's on the server with me. But anyways, there's someone else on the server here, at least one other person. They may or may not be logging off soon, I'm unsure. So I was going to show you some more of the server. These are the concrete ramps, and this is the concrete road. So I've been replacing these as I can, using the materials, the cement from the cement kiln, and creating the asphalt in the weight and right table. Paige over here is doing a remodeling job. He's either putting up a fence, or he's going to be extending his walls out to that far. I'm not 100% sure. I just haven't asked him. He's got his kind of workshop in here. He's got a nice little porch he's working on. And then now he has stairways down to where he's going to be putting his mine. Yeah, Cage is definitely on because his braziers are lit. So he's been putting fuel in them. I think that's his mine. He's going further down, and here's his cement kiln, or his kiln and everything. So in his mine here, he got tired of building the ramp. So he's doing what I did in my mine area, and he's just going straight down because he needs to get the materials. And I don't blame him, because building these ramps up and down are pretty taxing. They take a lot of time. That's what I'm grinding out right now. And I was making the joke with Pam and them on TeamSpeak when we weren't recording that one of my goals was to beat Cage all the way to Bedrock using a ramp system, just to mess around with him. But he's gotten tired of it and went down and just built stairs. So, like I said, I definitely don't blame him. So I went ahead and built this tunnel mostly off camera. I know you guys have seen it before because I actually have it going over to the mine. And I don't know if I'm going to replace this with asphalt, because to be perfectly honest, that's a lot of replacement. I was also thinking about using asphalt going down into the mine, and while I don't want to use asphalt to go down to the mine, I may have to, because I'm not putting in stops like Cage did, like every ramp, having it flatten out, which helps your cart gain some traction. I'm going to go straight up. So the asphalt will actually allow my cart to move faster in that regard. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I have stone going right now, but That'll probably be replaced. Down here's my mine. This all is going to be ramp. What I've chosen to do is I've chosen to do like a strip mining effect or a strip mining method. I'm going to go and take out all of the top level of the stone before, and I'm going to dig down by taking out each layer. And the reason I'm going to do that is I eventually want to get motorized carts down here. Motorized carts are 4 wide, but they're also very tall. I think they're like 6 tall, or you need to have 6 tall to get through. Because of that, I didn't want to have to go and keep retrofitting like I'm going to have to do for the tunnel up there. I'm going to have to retrofit that and dig out the ceiling more. So I figure if I just dig out the ceiling at this upper level here, I may have to fix the ceiling at the very beginning of the mine over there, but I'm not going to have to continuously dig out a larger portion, because the ceiling will be up here, the floor will be way the hell down there, and we'll be good to go. I put some, what do you call it, stone road here, because I actually broke into Ono's area by mistake. I started digging this before Ono did his mass expansion, and we came to a point where we collided. And what you can see is I actually claimed all this land here, but I claimed all this land when I saw Ono was coming to the south, because not that I wanted to like kick him out, but I wanted to be able to ensure that I could dig the tunnel I started, because I already put a lot of work into it. Well, it turns out that he wasn't able to claim all this down here because he ran out of claim flags. So we hit right over here, and he actually can't do anything in that part of the mine because I've claimed it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up this claim so he can keep digging. I'm going to make a left-hand turn or right-hand turn, and I'm going to go down again. So my big concern here is that if you look at the map, you won't be able to see my mouse cursor because I haven't been able to get that to record. I believe OBS basically makes that not record on purpose. But if you look right here, what I'm looking at is there's iron right here. I've already reached the iron right here in this mine, and I wanted to get to that vein with carts. So I was coming down this way, and I was going to either hit iron over in the area over here at the end of where my reserved space was, or I was going to end up turning around in a big U shape. If I turn around in a big U shape, I probably need to focus on going south. But I'm worried I'm going to hit water. So if I flood the mine out, then it's all over, because the water is detrimental in this game. It's made on purpose like that, so that if you have enough pollution where the sea levels rise, it's an issue. So I'm gonna have to engineer that out, and I may do that off camera. I may do it on camera. I'm not exactly sure how I want to plan that. Well, that's kind of where I am. We're getting about 20 minutes into the video. I'm going to make this a shorter video than most. I keep saying that for every video, and then they go 30 minutes. I'm going to make another video right after this that's going to be at my episode 13, and I'm going to go take a look at the other guys' houses and see kind of what they're doing and what they're up to. And I'll probably need to work on... I've got some food. I bought some food from Pam's store. I'll show you the store too, so you can kind of see from my point of view what it looks like. So anyways, until next time, you guys take it easy, have a great day, and I will talk to you later.